So we'll do Frank, good old Frankie, and Sarah, Susie, and then Paul. We can do Paul. We'll do Tracy, and then Stanley. Good old Stanley. Stanley and Farah. Zebediah. That's always a good one. Parsley. Benji. There we go. Benji. Bolton. Tristan. Julie. Adam. Mark. Tiffany. And Stella. And oh, good old Andrew. I was wondering about Andrew. I was like, dude, I'm ready to write Andrew. Good old Andrew. Then we could put Andy, just for short. And Nushirat. What's that, Melohi? And Loach. You're very welcome, my baby Livia. That's a cool name. Let's do Livia. Mathadisi. Man, I'm blind. DC. I said Mathadisi. What in the world was I thinking? You're very welcome, Beth. So let's just put your name in here too. Bethia. That's a cool name, Bethia. I've never heard of that before, Bethia. I did have a cousin named Bethelina. I'll do that too. Bethelina. And Toby. Sandra. Let me know if you sub. I give my subs a form of shout out within the writing. But let's see, Philip and Terrence, Subri, yeah. And happy Arsh. Arsh, you okay? Arsh, you all right? And Oliver Tree. Oh, man. Definitely don't mind doing it. It just makes me sad for Oliver. Abigail. Asami. And we've got a like. Okay. Chara. And Tupac or Tupac. If you're on the East Coast, it's Tupac. If you're on the West Coast, it's Tupac. Michael Jackson. All right. Try not to spam, and I'll definitely get to your name. If I don't get to it within, maybe a minute, put it back in. I'll catch it. Sometimes it gets lost in the sauce, but Dayton and Tommy. And Adel. Adel, you're up. Adel. I got Hannah Banana. And then Lucky Duck. Happy 4th, Lucky Duck. Okay, this is what I meant by if you're a subscriber. First of all, I mess up your name, okay? That's the first thing. If you get your name messed up by me, it's because I want to write it again, okay? That's the reason. So, first of all, I'll mess up your name, and then I underline it, and I give you a old smile face. Just to be a shout out to my subscribers. Lucky Duck's a longtime subscriber, and I really appreciate any subs and anyone really that comes in here. Yeah, and rest in peace, Michael Jackson, of course. Very sad. A lot of talent. And well, we're up to 6 likes. We're doing something right. And thank you, Fantokyo. Fantokyo said they subscribed. Let me give them a shout out. Fantokyo. What a name. That's cool. I'm probably murdering it in pronunciation. It's probably Fantocchio or Fantocchio. But anyways, Fan, thanks for being a fan. I'm a fan of you now. And Kehoe. Alrighty then, Kehoe. And Nyla, the soldier, the mafia. I just saw your name in here, Nyla. Nyla's a sub. Thank you, Nyla, for hanging out with us. I know that you don't get to hang out as much as you'd probably like, but it is awesome getting to see you. And Zoe, the Zoinator, the Zoemeister. It's Zoe. And then Steakwad, another name that I would have been happy with instead of Earlbob. I would have taken Steakwad. And I hope everybody's doing good on the 4th. From my peeps that are not in the U.S., still happy 4th to you too. Evelyn. Oh, cool. Thank you, Zoe. Well, if you subbed, then I'll give you the sub treatment, yo. And then Earlbob. Nyla's making a funny joke about my name. There's a video where I was trying to write my name, and I wrote the back of the B. No, I wrote an L, and then I got lost, and I made it into a B. I messed up my own name. It was ridiculous. Iroha. And let me see here. Thomas. I'm catching up on the names. And oh, cool, Rosa, you subbed? Well, thank you, Rosa. Let me give you a shout out. Rosa subbed. A shout out for you and a big old smiley. You know you like them smileys. And thanks, Jennifer. You subbed. Oh, I didn't see you write a name in here, Jennifer, but I'll put your name. Jennifer subbed because Jennifer's cool. Be like Jennifer and go to school. And Juan, good old Juan. And Devesh. Almost messed that up. Devesh. Whoa, I'm getting close with my hand here. I don't have to shout you out. Well, Thomas, that's not how we roll around here, bro. I'm shouting you out, man. I'm giving you the old shouty shout. And Ava, the Avester, the Avemeister, and Eve. It's Eve and the hizzy yo. And yeah, you're very welcome, Thomas. And Amira, that's a cool name. Myra. What's up, Zuka? Happy 4th, Zuka. Happy 4th to everybody. Happy 4th, Nyla. Nyla was here. I don't know if Nyla's still here, but I'll give Nyla another shout out. And then Zuka, the Zukanators, the Zookmeisters, the Zook to the 21st degree. Whee! Hanging out. You're not even American. Where are you from, Zuka? I mean, you don't have to really tell me. It's kind of crazy when people say, well, where are you from? What state are you in? Where do you live? What's your address? What's your shoe size? And Ramana, is that from Pakistan? Ooh, cool. That's a cool name. Raymana. I think she said from Pakistan. Well, cool. Carolyn. Good old Carol. Carolyn hanging out with the peeps tonight. Ibrahim, and Clyde, and Teo. I know that Teo's a sub. Woo. Oh, Canadian. I got you. Okay. Well, we're at 11 likes, y'all. And Goida. Hold on, let me get this over here. Y'all can't even see it. Ishmael. Cool. Ismail, not Ishmael, but Ismail from Pakistan. Ismail Kath. And Murtages. Man, it is exploding outside. Someone asked what country I was from. I'm from the U.S. And what's up, Margaret? Ahem. And Larson with 2 S's. Man, you ain't joking, Thomas. It's like a war going outside my house. It's wild. Zara. Well, thank you, Margaret. I really appreciate that. Ronnie said, write Ronnie. And I'll write Ronnie times 2. And then, no problem. Braylon. I didn't realize this, but your name actually says Braille, like the blind language. That's kind of neat. And then Petra. And then Theo said J. So J. And Xavier. Let me write it right here. Xavier. Man, I don't know if y'all just heard that. I tried to mute it, but I coughed my brains out. But also, Gangle. Yeah, Gangle, we can do that. Man, the bombs are going off right now outside. People are outside shooting their guns, too. A lot of people in the U.S. will that's how they'll do like their firearms and stuff. Um, I've literally had lead fall down in my yard before from people shooting so many guns. Oh, Gam. Can you see this? Hold on. We filled out this whole page, y'all. Man. Okay. Gam. Somebody wants the cookies. Is that like a band? The cookies. Whoa, those bombs are going off right now. Man, y'all should hear them. There's a few people with AKs that are not too far, and they'll. Man, look at all those. That's cool. All right, we finished that one. We're on to the next. Now, with every page comes a new color. I'm going to rotate these colors in and out. We're going blue, baby. And I can't open it. I sliced my thumb. Look at my, I've got this is my Band-Aid. I was cutting an onion. Axel, cool. All right, let me fold this. I was cutting an onion and my thumb was getting jealous. My thumb was like, bro, you're giving that onion. Dino Dude, what's up, bro? Dino Dude is a long time subscriber, Axel. And then I got to do Dino Dude, bro. Dino Dude, man. Dino Dude, you still got that drawing. Dino took a drawing that I did and made it his profile. Thanks, Dino Dude. Long-time subscriber, long-time friend. Smiley face for Dino. Daniela. Let's see, John. Well, this blue is pretty. But yeah, I was cutting the onion, and then Phil and Scotty. I was cutting the onion, and I cut right into my thumb down to almost the bone. Rumeza, and it hurts right now. And we've got David. Good old David. I was wondering where David is. What have you been up to, Dino? And let's see here. Abel. Whoever's typing Phil, I wrote Phil up there for you. Hyunjin. Hi, Hyunjin. And Amanda. She said, Amanda, please. You're welcome. And Caden. And man, we already filled up one row. Let's go. Absolutely, Amanda. You're very welcome. Okay. Joseph. And we've got Paisley with a Z. Nice. Paisley. And then Davis. Do that here. Let me catch up to this now. Are you going to be live tomorrow? Yeah, I'm live every day. Absolutely. Patrick. All right, I'm going to write Phil again, but I want you to see this. I've written it twice for you. Ashada. Ashada. Cool, Thomas. Thank you so much. Yeah. Skylar. Skylar. And if you sub, let me know if anyone subs so I can give you a official shout out like I do to my subs. And we'll go, let's see, William. Julia. Oh, yeah, no problem, Skylar. Ivy. Let's do Stella. Abby. Oh, cool. Thank you for subbing. I will have to give you a shout out. Max subbed. Max is cool. Alicia, that's a pretty name. All right, let's do this. Alicia and Eli. Got some good biblical names going on. Oh, cool, kids. Thanks, kids. Kids, shout out to you. I don't know when you subbed, but hey, thank you for subbing. Nevea. I think Nevea sub. That's such a unique name. And there's a person that asks me for Nevea all the time, so I'm going to say that she did. Yeah, I can. Hold on. Joanna. What a pretty song, too. Oh, it's your birthday? Let's see. Skylar, what are the chances your name got put down right next to your name? Happy birthday. Crystal, is it Crizzle? Chris. I and Iman. All right, Chris sub, so Chris is cool. Thanks, Chris. Thank you so much for the sub. Oh wow, you did. I knew you subbed Neve. I was like, I know that name. Sandy, can you? Yeah, I can write your name, Sandy. The Sandinator, the Sandmeister, Sandy, and Lara, Casey. I think that's pronounced Casey. And someone said, Johnny, who can I run to? Let's see, Johnny times 2. And then, what's up, Ahmad? Catone, yeah, definitely Catone or Catone. Catone sub. Thank you, Catone, for subbing. Catone is cool. Catone sub. Catone rules because Catone subbed. And okay, Sopa Timmy. Interesting. Sopa Timster. Timmeister. Sopa Timmeister. And then thanks, Kedrick. I appreciate the support. Awesome, Ahmad. Isabel. A beautiful name. Isabel. Yeah, I can, Raleigh. Thank you so much for the sub. Very cool. Go ahead on Raleigh with your bad self one time now. Nora, the Norster, the Noronator, Casey with 2 E's, Can't You KC, and then Kennedy, interesting spelling. Kennedy, cool. And you got to go, Max? Oh, man, Max. Well, thanks for hanging out with us, Max. Someone said Cougars. Okay, Cougars. Oh, cool, Roxy. Yeah, I think I remember. Yeah, I remember that name, Roxy. Of course, a lot of people have it, but Roxy, here's your shout out for subbing. Thank you so much, Johnny plus Wilson. I'll do a few particular requests within this stream. My name is Chris. Nice to meet you, Bob. Well, thank you, Chris. And I'll write your name there, Chris. Nice to meet you. Oh, wait. Did I say Decor? See? Oh, cool. Decor is here. Oh, let me write it up here. Decora. The coolest chick on YouTube. I hope you've been doing good. All right, Kedrick, you gotta go. Well, I hope you. Let's see. My name is Fun Man. Yep, Fun Man. Well, my name is Fun Man to say, man. Luna. 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 Okay, let's see. Someone requested. Okay, I gotta do Miguel. And then Mike Mickle. We'll do Mickle this time. That was his side name. Yeah, you're very welcome. All of y'all are welcome. Millie the Millinator. Millie, Amir, it's about time you came in here and put your name in here. I was like, dude, when is Amir coming in here to put their name in? And then we'll do Chloe, absolutely. Chloe, Hazel, Ian, good old Ian, the E-Meister, the Ianator. I think Ian said he subbed. I'm going to give him a shout out. Hopefully he did. If he didn't, go sub Ian, so I'm not a liar. Rainia. And I believe Rainia subbed, so I've written that name enough to know that I believe she subbed. Michelle with one L. What? Michelle with one L. Super duper sub. Thanks for hanging out, Michelle with one L. The coolest Michelle with one L. Nicole or Nicole. Josephine. Oh, cool, Josephine. You just subbed? Well, you've got it, Josephine. Josephine subbed. Because Josephine loves my singing. Yeah. Of course I remember you. Michelle. Pyromaniac. All right, I'll do that for Independence. From the English. Bro, what the... Okay. Here we go. Pyromaniac. Happy 4th. Happy 4th to everybody. Oh, Crimson. Well, thank you so much for subbing. Thanks for telling us that it's your birthday. Everybody say happy birthday to Creme, the creme de la creme. The creme de la creme. And Keycraft, I know that person is subbed. That name, that thing is that's a unique little name right there, Keycraft. So you get a smiley. And if you didn't sub, go on and sub. So I don't look like I'm a crazy idiot. And then Lee, and then Liam. Lee meet Liam. Liam meet Lee. Lee Chi. Lee comes in here and he does Lee, then he does I want Lee Chi now. You do Lee, and now you do Lee Chi. And let's see. Damien. Now that's a cool name. I would have taken Damien over Earlbob. Hey, Damien. I bet you would have taken your name over my name, huh? And Rustam, too. Rustam and Damien, I bet y'all would have taken your names over Earlbob. You cannot tell me that... Okay, Marcus. Marcus is a cool name, too, man. I wish I was named Marcus. Shoot. Your dog just sat on you. Well, that's cool. And Angel and Victoria's mad, so I'm just going to write her name. I don't know what's going on, who made her mad, but I don't want to get in an argument with any girl named Victoria. And then was popping. Not much, Melanie, just chilling with it, yo. Looking at those hearts and likes going up and blushing a little bit. Okay. Well, it's been 30 minutes. Let me do something. Let's see. Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to do this for you, Crimson, since it's your birthday. You get a little special Buddha board attention. Crimson. Creme de la creme. Crimson, it's your birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you, Crimson. I hope you get me something good. I take all kind of stuff. It doesn't matter what it is as long as it's money. I'll take a check. I'll take... I'm just joking. Happy birthday, Crimson. Oh, I just messed it up with this line. It's not true. Look, I'm making it into a C. See, look, it's a cool C. It's a rhino C for Crimson. There you go. See, I still saved it. I'll put it right there. Right on. All right, and then... Let's see. I do remember you, Jade. I do remember you. Because you are the artist formerly known as Jade. Tell me I'm wrong. I know these things. Jade. And I know that you're a sub. I'll give you a smiley face. Let me see here. Okay. And we're going to go to another color. You look like... Let's see. And then... Whoa. There we go. Hey, y'all want to see something funny? Well, it's not funny, but this is like in Earlbob world. This is my Band-Aid. I cut my thumb today cutting an onion. And, bro, I'm just going to say it wasn't nice. It wasn't nice at all. Oh, there we go. Ooh, and I just wrote on my Band-Aid. And so, yeah, Jade, I do. I do. Someone said need, so I'm going to write need. Hey, this is a cool purple. That's cool. Need. White tape. It's what I had at the moment. It was such a deep cut that I had to get something on it immediately. And I don't want to pull it off because it's going to go plug when I pull it off. Wow, this is a pretty color purple here. Nile, sure, we can do Nile. And then, man, we're almost at 30 likes, y'all. Wowzer. Lara Raj, the coolest last name on earth. A name that ends with J? Man, it's cool. I don't know why. It varies, Jade. I have a lot of, I'm about to graduate, so I'm writing a lot of papers and just doing a lot of stuff, for that. So it kind of varies, and also I work. Oh, you was the 30th? Well, thank you so much, Jade, for being the 30th. You rock. Cat's Eye. And Chloe with a K. Man, 32 likes, yo. Coolio. Chloe. Man, this marker's fresh. Daniela. Get it while it's hot. This marker's fresh, y'all. Man, this thing is looking nice. I might be writing my name up here in a second. Shoot. Someone wants me to write first again. Kinsley. Let's see. Kinsley. And then Beck subscribed. Thank you, Beck. Beckham. Good old Beckham. I knew you'd do it. I was waiting on you, Beckham. I was like, dude, when's Beckham going to subscribe? I want to give a shout out to Beckham, and never would. And then all of a sudden, Beckham's like, "Yeah, man, I did it," and I'm like, "Bro." And Mejia's, Mejia's. Hmm. Michelle, that's funny. Toilet paper. Oh, Isabel, you did sub? Well, thank you, Isabella. I think it was Isabella. It might have been Isabel. Isabel, excuse me. Isabel, which is just as pretty as Isabella. Isabel's the English form. Isabella's the Italian form. Megan, the Megmeister, the Megmeister. It's Meg, Juan. Good old Juan is in the house. Can y'all see these? Okay. Okay. Somebody keeps writing first. So look, first, okay, times what? A billion. Okay. I got first for you. And then we'll do Sarah. Emily, cool. Emily. Okay. I'm going to have to stop the first person. Hold on a second. I mean, you got to give us a break, brother. Okay. And then, let's see here. Michael Jackson. Okay. Michael Jackson for the win. Are you kidding me? Someone else is writing first? I don't know what that means. Blake. And Tulsi. And Freddie. And Peter. Okay, Michelle with 1L. I hope you have a good night. Can I shout you out? Yeah, you can shout me out. Absolutely. Perry. And I'm going to do Jade Fruit just for the shout out. All right. And then Donovan. Eldry. Thomas. And Ainsley. Leo. Mason. Seven. Man, do y'all hear that? Somebody's out there with an AK going off. Army. Harsaj. That's another name that starts with a J. It sounds cool. Harshaj. Ooh, Harshaj. Malika. And Agam. Agam. And we've got Shibin. Shivan. Shyam. What's up, man? I messed that name up. I hope you're doing better. I remember you telling me that you wasn't feeling really good the last time I saw you, July and Sloan. and then Mika, and then Jake. Y'all should check out Shyam's channel. Let me see, Leilani. He does sand art, really, really amazing. And it's called Rise and Inspire. That's his main one. Star. Do y'all hear those explosions going on outside? Holy moly. And Annie, do y'all hear that? Y'all probably can't hear it. And then, whoa, that's close. Somebody's out there with an AK. I'm not even joking. Mika, thank you so much, Shyam. I'm getting all right, I guess. And it was Shivani. That's what it was. Shivani came in here. Shivani, you're very welcome. Nevaeh. Let me do Nevaeh. Let me mess up your name, Nevaeh. That's when you know that I really mean it, that it comes from the heart. If I don't mess up your name, then I'm not paying attention, right? And then Annie. Have you been feeling better, Shyam? 6'7". And then Ashton. Luca? Yeah, I can do Luca. Absolutely. Luca. Oh, you could hear it, Ashanti? Ashanta? Yeah, it's wild. Yeah, I hope so, Shyam. It'd be awesome to get to 2,000. Mr. Elisa. Okay. Mr. Elisa. And Kai. Skylar, your friend wants me to write Skylar. I can do that, Skylar. Thanks so much for the support, Shyam. And Mina. I'm trying to catch up. Luke. Yeah, I can do Luke. That's a cool name. The Lukester, the Lukemeister, the Lukinator. And Nay. Good old Nay. What do you know, Nay? Yeah, Mina. I can do Mina again. And Hisung. Hisung. I think I'm saying it right. Hisung. Scarlet. Nikita. Flynn. Man, they are shooting. That's not fireworks there. That's people shooting. Well, thank you, Mima. You're a big fan. Well, that must mean that you sub, so I'm going to give you the subs shout out. Thank you, Mima. Excuse me. Oh, it's Mina. But you put Mima. Let me. You doing like I do now. I'm rubbing off. My influence is rubbing off on you, messing up names. And then. Yeah, Han Jisung. Yeah. Han Jisung. Absolutely. Happy 4th. Yeah, a lot of times Americans will they'll use the 4th to like practice with their guns because the police don't come no matter how much shooting is going on. So right now, Lavina is wanting to get banned. So let's ban. Okay. You can't come in here with that kind of language. I'm sorry. There could be little kids in here, and this is a family friendly, so I hope you enjoyed it. And then Lucas messed up on your U. Let me do it again for you, Lucas. And then Maxie. But for anybody that's watching, well, thank you, Stoneway. You subbed. Sophia, okay. We'll give you a shout out, and I certainly do appreciate it. When you sub, it means we get to hang out again, so that's awesome. Thank you so much. And Fua, yeah, we can do Fua. But a lot of times Americans will use the 4th to, like, practice with their guns and everything. And so what happens is it ends up being like gunshots everywhere, just continuous, which, I mean, I'm not against or anything. But you do have lead that will fall in your yard at times. Milk Bounce, that's a cool name. And then Ellery. And Ivory. What's up, Melodis? Oh, Milk Bounce, you sub. Well, shoot. Let me give you a shout out. Thank you so much for subbing, Milk Bounce. Really appreciate that. I don't know if Cheyenne is in here still, but I hope you're feeling better, Cheyenne. Connor, I just messed up your name. Connor. Okay. Maxie. Oh, you subscribed, Maxie? Well, thank you, Maxie. Maxie subscribed because Maxie likes my one-hit wonder song called Maxie. And let me see here. I'm trying to catch up with the chat. Let me just go to the beginning of the chat. I'll never get to it. Lily, okay, well, you know what? We're going to change now. Hold on. We're changing colors. All right. In honor of the 4th of July, we'll go with Gun Gray. What do you know? All right. What was it again? It was, boy, I just got lost. Hold on. Oh, wow. Oh, Lily, that's right. Okay. The Lilinator. Lily. And Anya. Well, thank you, Anya. You subbed. Well, you know what, Anya? I think you're really cool. I think Anya makes wise decisions, y'all. Be like Anya. I'm just joking. Malika, I messed up your name, I think. Let me see here. There it is, Malika. How can you mess up that name? It's so easy to say and spell. Earlbob can. If no one can do it, Earlbob can definitely do it. There goes another one. Marco. Bonnia. Yeah, Bonnia. My name is Jesse. They said my name's Jesse, and I said, cool. I'll write your name down, Jesse. You don't even have to tell me to. Don't even tell me to write your name. Just say that your name. Say my name's Jesse. You know what to do, Bob. You know what to do, Earlbob. Get it right. Well, thank you so much for sharing it, Melody. I really, really appreciate that. Ella and Ellery. Okay, Ella and Ellery. We're almost to. Oh, Riley. Let me get Riley in here. Riley. Meet Ellery. An Angel. Oh, we're at 40 likes, y'all. Wow, that's awesome. Murray Jane. Ha ha ha. I'll put a ha ha there for you. And Ace. And Rayson. Reza. I'm sorry. Okay. Reza subbed. Cause Reza's cool. And Reza knows what to do. Carolina. And then Lynn. The Linster. The Lininator. The Linmeister. All right, and we got Jason, an original way of spelling it. Jay, son. And then Angel put Aimgul. Well, that's a cool name, Aimgul. She put Aimgul with an M. That's an interesting name. You must have a twin named Aimgul. Angel and Aimgul. Oh, thank you, Bonia. You subbed? Thank you, Bonia. That's a neat name, too. I've never seen that name before. Is that like a... Where's that name come from? That's interesting. And then L, the Elster, ELL, yo. Ren said Ace. Yeah, I did Ace. And Arkram. Arkram, I've got you. Akram, not Arkram. I'm sorry, Akram. Akram times a billion. And Blackberry. Someone usually comes in every day and they'll say Blackberry. Interesting. I like it. And yeah, absolutely, Raleigh. I can do that again since you're subbed. No problem. Thank you for the sub. I knew that you was already subbed, but thank you so much. Angel, you subbed. Wow. Well, thank you, Angel. I got to give Angel, formerly known as Aimgul. If you go back and look, Angel, I think you had an Earlbob moment. Amora, I do remember you. I like that name too. Hey, that's Amora. I know that you subbed. I will give you a shout out. Hey, Elevate. Now that's a cool name. Hey, Elevate. Elevate. And Earlbob. Hey. I think, well, Elevate probably didn't. I don't know if Elevate subbed or not, but she gets the sub thing because she got a cool name. All right. My last name is Mika. Malika Mika. Really? That's cool. Let me write that. She said her last name's Mika, but her first name's Malika. So it's Malika Mika. That's not interesting. Okay. Well, my name's Earlbob, and my last name is Scribbles. So it's Earlbob Scribbles, and that's how I roll. All right. Flynn. Ace. Anaya. Another pretty name. Oh, pretty. Emerson, the M-Meister, the Eminator. Someone said Eminem. I said, no, man, Emerson, dude. It's Emerson. And then Manon. I know that that's a character now. And I do remember you, Mora. Manon. You're welcome, animal. I'm trying to catch back up to y'all. Oh, Emerson subscribed. Well, thank you, Emerson. I figured you was subscribed because that name is such a unique name and you come in here. But I was wanting to make sure. But yeah, shout out to you for subbing, Sophia. I've got some people that come in here that have the same names as my sub, so you just always gotta put it like say sub next to it. Anaya. like Anaya did, and that way I can always give you a shout out as a sub, regardless if you're a new sub or a sub from yesterday or whenever. Um, I just, I also like to see. It kind of helps me track my subs, who's in here as subs, and who's new and everything. So that's cool. And Iran, I can write Iran so far away. And I've got a friend. Well, he sung. Let me do he sung. I've got a friend who is married to a woman who is from Iran, and also if you ever look up the band called Strums and Farah, there are these two guitar virtuosos, Manan and the guy Farah. He's from Iran. Manan. That reminded me of that band. And okay, someone just keeps saying male, so I'll put male here. And then L, we'll do L. And Reza. And he's young. I know that this person subbed, so shout out to He's Young. Jackie. Thanks for hanging out with us, Jackie. All right, who wants this new real estate? Let me get down here to see. I've got all this space to write your awesome names that are not Earlbob name. Whoa, I am way behind. Hold on. Preston. Good old Preston. Natalia. Oh, Owen. Of course, Owen. I remember you. Owen, thank you for being a sub and always hanging out, coming through and chilling with us. Jameson or Jameson. Kate Cassia. If you sub, let me know so I can, give you the shout out, the sub shout out. If you don't sub, it's fine. What's up, Melee? And then Nervy and Han Jisung. Tooth? Okay, I'll do Tooth. Tooth and Aubrey, the Obster, the Albinator, the Obmeister. Raina. I put Raina, sorry. Raina, good old Raina. It's the Rainmeister, the Raininator. Raina. Nervy, you subbed. Holy moly. Well, thank you, Nerve. And I like that name, by the way. Nervy. He subbed, or she subbed. They're cool. They're awesome. Be like Nervy. And then, Alexa. I was waiting on you to come in here and give me your name. And then Jade, formerly known as Jade. The artist formerly known as Jade. What's up, Glacia? And then Aubergia. Ooh, that's a cool name. I've never seen that name before. Let me write it. Now I can be in the book of writing the name Aubergia. Aubergia. That's cool. Oh, 50 likes on Aubergia. Awesome. Okay, so whoa. People out there. You hear that? Y'all hear that? That's not fireworks. That's AKs. Whew. Okay. Random shout out for Nervy. Thank you for subbing, Nervy. On the Buddha board. Man, they don't need to be shooting that close to me. Oh my God. Nervy. Good grief. Nervy. You can't even see it. Nervy, thank you for the sub, Nerve. The Nervinator, the Nerve Meister. Nervy. And I'll do you a heart and a smiley, yo. And I'll be getting the Buddha board out randomly tonight. All right, let's go to another color. I like the gray, but I also love the blue. Who wants blue? Who wants blue? I think it's you, man. I think it's you. 53 likes. Sambo has subscribed. Sambo. Oh, well, thank you, Sambo. Sambo. Subscribed, yo. Thank you, Sambo. And then blue. We can do blue. And Lillian again. Lillian, I know that you subscribed, Lillian. I will give you a shout out. Thank you for subscribing. Lisa Laciana. Oh, I messed that all up. Hold on. That's actually an L. That's what it was. Yeah, it was an L. See. Laciana. Laciana. That's a special L for you, Laciana. It was meant to be that way, I swear. Someone wrote daddy. Okay. And let's see. Okay. Asia. Well, thanks, Fanny. You subbed? Okay, cool. Thank you so much. And Summer. And Therana. Oh, cool. Thanks, Therana. You subbed? That's a cool name, Therana. Thank you, Therana, for the sub. Yeah. And then Ari. Someone wanted me to write. Nervy wants me to write Asia, so I'll do that. Asia. And Jared. And no, I'm not paused. Yeah, Ari, you subbed? Well, thanks, Ari. Ari subbed. Ari's cool. I messed up Ari's name. Don't look at it. There, I fixed the I just for you, Ari, because I care. Nevea, absolutely Nevea. I always mess up Nevea's name, and the reason I do that is because I care. If I'm not messing up your name, it means that I'm not paying attention. It means that, see, I get to write your name again. It's all about writing your name a second time, and that's why I care. And I care. T3MS. Ooh, I'll do it, but I don't know what that means. Hopefully that don't mean nothing bad. Oh, Jared, you did sub? Well, thanks, Jared. Let me give you a little old shout out there, Jared, now. Old Jared subbed. Give him the brim top, the hat on top of the J. And the line under it because he's important, yo. And a big old smiley for Jaw Red. Preston, you subbed? Oh, well, here we go, Preston. Well, thank you so much for subbing. Oh, thanks, Nevea. I really appreciate you being a huge fan, and it really means a lot. Hey, Kate. Yeah, Katie, I can do that. Yeah, if we get on a new page, even if we're on the same page, after a while, you got to go, Nervy. Well, thanks for hanging out, Nerve Dog McGee. Moon. All right, Nervy, next time I see you, I'm going to call you Nerve Dog McGee. And I'll just always remember that you came in here and subbed and then you left, just left me in the dirt, man. I thought we was homies. I thought we was gonna, make a whole stream together. And then you came in and you subbed and you was like, hey man, I gotta go, dude. And I was like, no, dude, don't go, man. And he was like, man, I gotta go, bro. I gotta go. And I was like, no. Giovanna, that's a pretty name. And then Nate Dogg McGee, formerly known as Nathan, but I call him Nate Dogg McGee. And then Laura Raj, the coolest name. Laura Raj. Tell me that last name ain't cool. Raj with a J? Bro, I want it. I want it. I trade you now. No Earlbob. No Earlbob. I want, well, I guess my name would be Laura. I'll take it. And then, Sophia, the Sophinator, the Sophmeister. Sophia. And then Daryl. Good old Daryl. Daryl with the exciting name. Daryl. And looking. Thanks, Jared. I appreciate it. Well, Jared, let me just give you another little shout out since you want to just make me feel all good like that. Jared said I was the best YouTuber. Yay. And all right, we're at 59 likes. Now, I'm not one to beg. Oh, someone put Gojo money. I don't even know what that is, but I'm going to write it. I think that's something to do with like money or something. Well, obviously it is money. Oh, we're at 60 likes. Okay, now I'm back to good. Okay, I was getting a little nervous. Benny, the Benmeister, the Benster, the Beninator. It's Benny. And Natalie, the Natmeister, the Natinator. And yeah, Nathan, no problem. Let's see. I'm trying to catch up with y'all's. Did I see? Oh, Ariana. 64 likes. Yo, y'all need to stop. Y'all about to make old Earlbob start blushing. I'm going to get all. And it's Peyton. He subscribed. I know he did. It's Peyton. And then River. The coolest name, yo, River. My name's River. Y'all like my what do you call it? What's those things you put on your cut? Oh my God, what is it called? It's the Band-Aid. This is called Earlbob Band-Aid. It's an Earlbob Band-Aid. That's what it is. Earlbob Band-Aid. Earlbob Band-Aid. Oh man. I cut my thumb. I was cutting an onion today to celebrate Mike. I was celebrating Nozni. I was celebrating the 4th, and I smooth cut my thumb almost to the bone. But it was a clean cut, so I put it back together, taped it up. Cecilia, and Eric. It's Eric. And Chelsea, the Chelsmeister. Mia. All right, let me move this to the front again. Try to catch up with y'all. Zoe. Oh, cool names. Zoe. Rihanna. I'm getting to know my subs' names so well that I don't have to look at them and spell them. I just glance. I'm like, oh, yeah. I know that name. Gil. Good old Gil. Prudence. I'm going to put Prudence next to Preston. Prudence meets Preston. Preston meets Prudence. Prudence. And then we'll do Bailey. We're about to be, Thurions. Okay. Thurions. And then Goku. Goku. Oh, Eric's your brother? Cool. Eric and Jared. And oh, you're from Argentina. Well, you know what? I got one guitarist from Brazil who's in a Latin jazz band that I play in, and then my other guitarist is from Argentina, he plays all kind of different styles of guitar, but he also plays flamenco guitar, and he is highly and what's up, Maddie? Happy 4th, Maddie. I know that you're sub, so shout out to Maddie, the master, the Mad Miker. Mocha, good old Mocha. And Vegeta. 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 Look, I wrote it, I swear. Proof. And I think we're done with this page, y'all. Let me get this top for this. We're going to bring out the Plum Purple. Yo. Plum Purple. Plum Purple. Plum Purple. I don't even know why I'm singing that. I need to chill, man. Let's do fancy right now. This is going to be fancy, okay? This is when I write the names fancy. Because, see, I went to college for calligraphy. And I studied it all over the world. And this is an ancient technique. This is called Earlbob. And then Tiago, I've got you, and I will write it in Earlbob as well. And hold on, Tiago. Tiago. I always, when I see that name, I want to go Montego, Tiago. Dun, 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 dun. You know the Beach Boys song, Kokomo? I'll get there fast and then we'll take it slow. And let's see, Audrey. Yes, this is an ancient technique. It is I don't know. I wrote Audrey one time. Oh no. I wrote it again. Dominican Republic. Well, cool, Jared from the Dominican Republic. One of my conga players from Puerto Rico. That's kind of close, maybe. I don't know. Maybe not. Hey. And Lydia. Yes, this is an ancient technique from the Earlbob. And Sarah or Sarah. And someone wrote male. Mike Betts. Good old Mike. And Lily Gia. That's a cool name. Lily Gia. Interesting. Lily Gia. Sophia. And Lee Minho. Oh, Lee. I was just practicing, okay? I wonder how many I bet Lee was screaming at the Honey or Hanny. Is that a nickname for Hannah? Hannah Banana? Quadrobics? Quadrobics. Dude, we're at 74 likes, y'all. Thank y'all so much. And then Sade. I've never had someone ask me for that name, but I certainly know how to pronounce it. Sade. Yeah, it's your birthday in 1 hour, Nevaeh? Well, alright, we'll do a random Buddha board for Nevaeh. Happy birthday to Nevaeh. And I'm not gonna mess up your name. And then I literally have to look down at it to make sure I don't misspell it, Nevaeh. Gosh, I hope I didn't misspell it. I did not. Okay. And we'll do the birthday cake for Nevaeh. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. I'm just joking. Happy birthday, Nevaeh. Happy early birthday. I know tomorrow's your birthday. And that's a rounded cake on the bottom. That means it's expensive. Okay. And then we'll go back to regular. Let me do Sarah. The paint pens are pretty awesome. Tyler for Spider. All right, not a problem. Tyler. And man, I'm trying to catch up. V. Someone wrote V. Miguel. Miguel. Mela. 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 Padme or Padma. Either way, that's a cool name. Padma. Somebody wrote Quad. All right. Mela, you are subbed? Well, let me give you a shout out, Mela. Sometimes it moves so quick, y'all, I can't tell who's subbed, who's not. So if you're a sub, new or old, regardless, just put the word sub in the chat with your name so I can give you the sub shout out. Let's see. Ava, Kyler, Nathan, Maddie. You're up, Maddie. And then Precious. I went to school with a girl named Precious. And Brooklyn. 79 likes. Is there any way that we can get to 100 before I die of old age? I'm just saying. Lime, I got you, Lime. And let's see here. King Ill. Let me do something real quick. Okay. Riley. How do these streamers keep up with with the chat? Like, if I haven't written your name, let me know. You don't have to don't spam it, but like just give it a second and I'll catch it. If I don't, give it a few minutes, put it back in, and I'll eventually catch it. I'm not actively trying to ignore anyone, so don't ever think that. Strelock and Aeneas, Zoe. Oh, thanks, Zoe, for subscribing. Well, aren't you just so cool? Zoe, the Zoemeister, the Zoenator. Subscribe. Thank you so much, Zoe. Oh, cool. Rowan, you subbed? Well, thanks, Rowan. The Rowmeister, the Rowanator. Subscribed. Thanks so much, Rowan. Candace, okay. With a K. Candace with a K. Candace Can. Sam, I can do that. Sam, I've got you right in here next to Sarah and Ava. They're real cool people. I've known them for a long time. I've known them for many, many minutes. And so I know them very well. And Kendra, I've known them for about a minute. So, okay. Someone said, they said, it says Nicole. Oh, that's a neat name. Her name is not Nicole, but Micole. Okay. Nicole. And it's her birthday. Happy birthday, Nicole. Trinity. Okay, Trinity. If you sub, put it next to your name. So I can, give you a sub shout out. It doesn't matter if you've been subbed already. Michael. It doesn't matter if you've already been subbed for a while or if you're new. I still love giving all my subs shout outs. Nelson, the Nelsmeister. Nelson. The Nelsonator. You didn't even see it when I wrote it. Oh my God. Sorry, Nelson. All right, Sam, again up here with Nelson. I remember you, Peyton. I knew exactly who you was. Good old Pate Dog McGee. The Pate Meister. The Peytonator. Pate Dog McGee. Okay, Peyton, I'm going to give you a shout out now. I know that you're subbed. Some people have just such unique names that I'll know it's like a sub. But, until I'm really, really Frog Fry. Now, that's a name. Like, you can't forget that name. Frog Fry subbed. Frog Fry is cool. The Froginator, the Frogmeister. Frog to the 5th degree. Nervy. Okay, I'll do Nervy. I know that Nervy's another name that I just, you can't miss it. Nervy, thanks so much. I know that you subscribed earlier, and thank you. Someone put Army in here. Army. And let's see. Oh, thanks, Moon. Well, God bless you too. Trinity sub. So let me give Trinity a shout out. Thank you, Trinity, for subbing. We're at 84 likes. Kennedy with the interesting spelling. Kennedy, thank you so much, Kennedy, for putting your name in. Nicole subbed. Cool, with a unique name. McCole, thank you for subbing. The McCollinator, the McCollmeister. And Nelson, I will put that here. And Nayeli. Nayeli. Awesome. I put an extra tall I because you're important. Nayeli. And Livia. All right, let me put it here. Ooh, 87 likes, y'all. We're getting there. Livia. Ibrahim. Ibrahim. And then dude. Someone put dude. Amelia. Amelia. I remember Amelia. Amelia. I know that she subbed. I'm going to give her a shout out. Boko. Oh, cool. Thanks, Boko. You subbed. Well, I really appreciate it. The Bokemeister. The Bokinator. 90. Wow, 90 likes, y'all. That's so cool. Someone said yippee. All right, we can do yippee. They've been saying it for a while. Oh, Livia. Okay, cool. I'll write it again. I don't mind. Livia, you subbed. Well, you are awesome in my book. And Addie, the Admeister. No problem, Jared. Thank you for hanging out. And Decker. We'll put Decker right here. Cameron. That's an interesting name of a way of spelling Cameron. Here we go. Cameron. Cameron. An army. Cameron's in the army. And Nayeli sub. Thank you, Nayeli. Thank you so much. And Dexter Morgan. Is that like a character? I think Dexter Morgan's a character. Moonflower. Hey, if you ever want me to write your thing, you know, your handle here, let me know. That's a pretty one too. Oh, Moonflower subbed. Hold on, let me give Moonflower. The Moonflower Meister. Thank you, Moonflower. I'm just trying to, I'm trying to get to the, oh, Abby, okay. Abby. And then Livia. Someone put him or her. That'll work. Him or her. I'm down. As long as it's funny, we can put it in here. That's fine. Nelly. Another cool name. 95 likes, y'all. Eunice. And we'll put Amelia right here. Amelia. And Bella. We'll put Bella right here. Bella next to Cameron. Bella. Noia. That's a really cool, pretty name. Noia. Alex 12. I remember that name. I remember Alex 12. Alex 12. Zoe. Zoemeister. The Zoenator. And we'll put Baco. Baco is subbed. Smiley. Oh, that's funny, Zara. Zara said, "Listen up, dudes. This is a video played over and over again. What are you talking about, man?" You're right, Zara. It is. But Zara, I'm putting you in timeout, okay? I could see into the future, and I am putting you in a jail cell right now, Zara. You're in a timeout. I'm just joking. You're not timed out. Wawa, also known as water, whenever you're starving to death and you need some water. And here's Zara. I'll write your name. I feel so bad for it being in those bars. All right, and then Mika. Cool, Mika. Thank you for subscribing. I've got a few people that are named Mika that are subbed, but that's cool. Mika and Mika. Mika. Ivan. That's a really cool way of writing Ivan. Oh no way, Amelia. That's fine. Well, thanks, Bella. Bella said that my handwriting is really neat, and she subbed. Thank you so much, Bella. And I'm just trying to catch up. I'm scrolling right now. Definitely don't mind doing your name again, especially like whenever we do a new page or something. And even on the same page, I don't mind. Matthew, I got you. But I do try to get everybody's name on at first, and then I'll try to go back if I can and get, your name again on there. Kiki. And Disney. That's a cool name. I mean, for obvious reasons, but man, we're at 97 likes. What? And if you sub, let me know. I give my subs a shout out. I'll write anybody's name, but I do give my subs a shout out. Jace, yeah. That's an interesting way of spelling Jace, too. Nelly. And we've got Broken. I'd probably even take that over Earlbob. The name Earlbob is a horrible name to having a good time. Happy 4th of July, everyone. You gotta go, Amelia. Oh, okay. Well, I understand. I do get it. I hope you have a wonderful night. Well, thanks, Kiki. You subbed. Well, guess what? I'm about to turn the page. So I'll write it on here. Kiki subbed. And I do appreciate that, Kiki. Let's go blue again. I like that blue. I'm going to get a whole wall of markers that we can pick from. Kiki subbed. Kiki's awesome. Thanks, Kiki. And then Meg Meister, the Meganator, Megan. And Zoe. Yeah, if you want me to write your name again, just put it on here now. Simo Haya. Simo. Heya. Hey ha. Simo Hey ha. 98 likes. Bye, Amelia. Sean, Mika. Oh, Mika. Okay, Mika. Mika. Nellie's your aunt. Well, that's cool. Jared. And Arshad. And Someone said, what is this? Orshad? Or I don't know what that is. Is it Corsad? I think it's Corsad. All right, I'm scrolling to the Dude, we're at 101 likes, man. How'd that happen? What? Isa, Joan, Jan, John, his, Nelson, Aubrey subbed. Absolutely, Aubrey. Thank you so much for subbing, Aubrey. You are cool. Lily. Leon. And Lewis. Or Luis. Luis. That's got to be Luis. I'm sorry. John J. Hey, John J. Thank you for subbing. John J. and Aubrey are cool. Look how I matched up John J. And I'll put a little smiley face in there for John J. Woo! Laura. And then Clarice. I always think about that movie, not Interview with a Vampire. What is it? Nelly. We got Nelly here. Oh, cool, Amelia. I'm so glad you're back. Amelia. She's a long-time sub. Elena, if you sub, let me know so I can put on your name that you're a sub. Happy 4th, Randy. Yeah, Belly's fine. Nothing wrong with Belly. Hashira, that's a pretty name. Hashira. Mariella. Mariella. Oh, cool, Delilah. Thank you so much for subbing. Delilah. I have a few different subs named Delilah, but regardless which one you are, if you're new or one that's already subbed, I do like to give my subs a shout out. Katie. Josie. Oh, Josinator. Yunche. Sure, Yunche, no problem. Yunche is the security around here. Yunche. Long-time sub. Been in many wars. Believe me, he is the greatest. Okay, Sosa. Yeah, Sosa. Sosa sub. Thank you, Sosa, for subbing. Always awesome to know that we get to hang out again. Willie. I want to say Wonka, but I'm not. And then Gabriella, the Gabster, the Gabmeister. It's Gabriella. And Julie. Julie is subbed, so I give a shout out to my subs. Noah, Momoa. Jordan. If you're a sub or if you do sub, let me know so I can give you a shout out. Not to keep, I'm not trying to, I mean, I want you to sub, but I'm not, if you don't want to, if you just, like, I don't like his thing, you don't have to. Juliana, that's a pretty way of spelling that. Ooh, 108 likes, y'all. Let's see. Giuliana. Liana. What a pretty name. Ellie or Eiley. I think that means Eiley. And then someone put Willie. Good old Willie. Junior. Yeah, thanks, Junior, for the sub. Junior subbed. Junior's cool. Junior gets a smiley face. Megan, of course, the Megmeister, the Meganator. It's Megan. Megan. That's bleh. I wrote bleh. Sorry, Megan. Here, let me write it right. I got to the N on the end, and I just totally bombed it. Man, we done fill this whole page up almost. Holy moly. Let me see here. Any other names? Sophia. We need to get Sophia on here. Sophia. Evelyn. Evelyn. I messed up your name, Evelyn. How dare you? Evelyn, there you go. And let me get Kiki in here. And Riley. Ooh, cool. Nell Mary. That's a neat name. Nell Mary. Hyunjin. You're at 109 likes, y'all. Thank y'all so much. Roxy. Okay, Roxy, I'll catch you on the flip flop, yo. Hold on. $110, y'all. 110 likes, man. Let's go. Let's go with some of that purple. The Roxinator, the Roxmeister. Roxy subbed. I don't know if you're an old-time sub or a new sub, Roxy. Either way it goes, you're still cool to me. Palessa. Hold on. Palessa. Carl. That was, when I wrote Palessa, I thought, you know what would go good with that? The next name would be Carl. Okay, America, 250 years. America, 250 years. Shout out to America. Everly. Okay, Everly. There you go, Everly. JC. Jasmine. Plismia. Someone said their name is Plismia. Okay. So P, just joking. I know it's Mia. I just want to give you a little scare. Fabiana. I remember that name. Fabiana is fabulous. What is your name? It's Fabiana because I'm fabulous. Thando. You've got it, Thando. Thando the Commando. Thando. And did someone say their name's Chams? Chams, cool. Chams. Hey, Lindsay, happy 4th. Thank you. Yeah, I've had a bunch of people that are in my neighborhood and shooting AK-47s and AR-15s everywhere. I've had lead fall into my backyard. And it's Taylor. Angelica, we got Felix, Angelica, Taylor. A lot of times what'll happen in America, I don't know who in here. Oh, Angelique, I like that name. Angelique. A lot of times, what will happen is Americans will go out with guns at nighttime and they'll shoot those, and sometimes in the daytime too, but a lot at nighttime. So, like if a person has an arsenal, then they'll be shooting that. Um, Stray kids, okay, Spider, no problem. Stray kids. And oh, yeah, Zuka. Well, it's the 4th of July in America. So, what happens is a lot of times Americans will bring out their guns and they'll shoot them in like celebration. And so, oh, thanks, Palessa. Well, I'll write it again. No problem. And I'm glad to see you, Zuka. But yeah, some of my neighbors were shooting their AR-15s, and you'll have lead fall down into your yard, things like that, like from the bullets. Let's see. Chic. Chic. Perfect. And yeah, it could injure people. I've been hitting my arm before. Oh, thanks, JC. Yeah, but um, yeah, Americans love their guns. And then let's see, Shalini, and Ella. Someone's shooting right now. Earlier they could hear him shooting. Lexinator, the Lexmeister, right? Sadine, and Drawbar. Got you right there. Elia, what is that? Ella, I mean. That's like the most requested name. I think there's a lot of people that have that. And Ellie. What are you up to, Zuka? I hope you're having a good night. And Diesel. Manon. Oh, wait, let me give a shout out to Zuka. Zuka Bazooka. Zuka. Your name's a gun. I just realized that. And then, oh, Lindsay. Let me give a shout out to Lindsay. Lindsay. The Lenzinator. And where am I at, Sagar? I'm in the U.S. London. Y'all can't tell I'm from the U.S.? Well, I was still looking from England, mate. Hello, Poppet. Hello. Yeah, you're very welcome, Europe. I'm trying to just catch up with the, Anaya. Thank you for the shout out for the 4th of July. Yeah, Hunter, absolutely can have a shout out. Are you kidding me? Hunt Dog McGee is Hunter, y'all. The coolest dude in town. Oh, cool, Diesel, you sub? Well, thanks, man. Let me see. Diesel subbed. Because Diesel is cool. I'm going to break out into a Danielle. Let me do Danielle. Okay. She said, please do Danielle. So I will, Danielle, just for you. All right. Danielle. But don't yell, Danielle. Clementine. Clementine. If I can fit this in here, I'm the best. Okay, cool. And oh wow, Lindsay, it's your birthday? Well, I was just about to bring out Taraji. Hold on, Taraji. Let me get that. Taraji. Bella. There you go, Bella. That's messed up. Let me do it again. Make it pretty. Bella. Shaista. Shaista. And then Mew. Let's see. Mew. Okay. It's Lindsay's birthday. She's just well, maybe not long time subscriber, but I mean she's been fairly active, you know. So Lindsay, happy birthday. It's always awesome to make it another year. Everybody say happy birthday to Lindsay. I just messed up your name, Lindsay. That was just me practicing. It didn't happen, I swear. Okay, let me do this again. I'll do it right this time. Get it right, Earlbob. A name like that, you should be able to do something right. Okay. Lindsay, birthday is today. Lindsay came in here just to say, hey, I'm gonna sing an 80s song for you, yeah. And make you a birthday cake, too. And a heart for the Lenzinator, the Lensmeister. Let me put it there and put it where you can see it. There we go. Okay. And then Layla. I almost wrote the pen thing. Hold on. Okay. Layla. Oh, it's in 20 days? Are you kidding me? She just said her birthday's in 20 days. Oh, that's funny. Okay. Irene. May. It's okay, Lindsay. We'll just pretend. Lajima. I hope the whole time I was writing that you wasn't like, it's not my birthday. Lajima. I just messed up that live. Lajima. Kayla. Viana. That's a pretty name. Viana. Someone said Huntrix. Yeah, we can do Huntrix. I just had a person in here named Hunter, and now I've got someone named Huntrix. What are the chances? Huntrix for the win. And then Luce. I believe that's how you pronounce it. Luce, Luce. Luce, I'm trying to fill this out. Sophia, Momia, Sophia. And, man, 121 likes, y'all. Y'all gonna make me blush. Y'all making Earlbob feel special. Attica. And Emilia. All right, let me write a few of y'all's names on the Buddha board. Let's see here. Okay, we've got Nick and Amy. This is ancient techniques that I learned. Ancient techniques. Someone said, I'll sub if you put Attila. Well, how about this? I'll put Attila. It doesn't matter if you sub or not. This is not like for only subs, so it's up to you on that, my friend. Attila. I gotta get more water. Hold on, I messed up this person's name. I'm all like, it's okay. I'm just gonna screw your name up. Tilla. The Hun. It's going good, Mario. It's going pretty good. I've had a decent day. I've had explosions everywhere tonight, of course, in America. Wee Yang. And then look, guys, just put your name in. You don't have to put I'll sub if you do that. I'm not doing this to get you to sub. I'm just doing this to enjoy the time with you. Noodle. And there you go, Noodle. And let me see here. Mario. I wanted to put Mario's name up here, and then I was talking to other folks, which is fine, but let me put Mario's name up here. Mario, the man, the myth, the legend, Mario. Awesome. And then good old Kevin. Mario and Kevin. Good old Mario and good old Kevster. Don't break into Kevin's house. His last name might be McAllister. And Gorillas. Thanks, Gorillas. I appreciate it. Well, I just enjoy, hanging out with the subs and hanging out with y'all. And it's kind of like a mutual thing here, It wouldn't happen if I wasn't here, and it wouldn't happen if y'all wasn't here, Oh, that's cool, Lindsay. I remember that name, Daniela Arvanzini. Or no, Avanzini. That is a name that I would not mess with that person. I'd be like, they're connected, yo. I know it. They've got an uncle or something that's connected. Daniela. I'd be all like, what a wonderful name, Daniela. Don't tell your uncle I said anything different. My painting sucks. Whoa. I really got to practice on this. Man, I couldn't even pretend like I know what I'm doing on this. This is a car wreck. Let's see. Earlbob. Earlbob. Earlbobby. You're very welcome, Danielle. Thanks for not telling your uncle. Just joking. Oh, I appreciate that, Mario. Thank you so much. Thank y'all. Well, we got to 126 likes. Always appreciate it, and always appreciate y'all. If you want to sub, that's awesome. If you don't want to, it's cool too. I won't cry that much. I cut my thumb earlier, so I've got a Band-Aid this is called an Earlbob Fashions Band-Aid. It's actually duct tape. When I pull it off, it's gonna most definitely pull the skin off, but I'll have to deal with it. But I cut it earlier, and I'm gonna probably go ahead and end the stream for now. But I'll be on tomorrow. I'm on every night around between 9 Eastern and 11 Eastern, something like that, usually. But I always enjoy writing your names, getting to know y'all. You have such awesome names, you really do. From Mario to Daniela to Amelia, Lindsay, all of y'all have great names. Should be real happy and proud of them. Earlbob is a train wreck for a name. You can't deny it. You know that in deep down inside that if you had to choose between your name and Earlbob, you would never choose Earlbob. It's just the truth. But anyways, I'm going to go. I hope y'all have a wonderful night.